Okay, welcome to the Travel and Tourism Teleclass. Today, before I start my lesson, I would like to share an important information with you all. Here you can see a QR code and a link here, bit.ly/I am present. This is to mark your teleclass attendance. Either you can use this QR code, otherwise you can use this link. When you click this link, there will be a Google form. Through this you can mark your teleclass attendance. Students, make sure that you are attending all the teleclass and you are marking your attendance. Okay, now let me go to my lessons. Okay, today I will recall the previous day lesson first. After that only I will start the new pricing policies. Okay, in last class we discussed what is price, cost and definition of pricing policies and some of the pricing policies as well. Okay, I will go through these topics once again. First let me explain what is price. Price means it is an amount a customer has to pay in order to obtain a product or service. Second one is cost. Cost means it is not same as price, but it is the total amount of expenditure a provider has to spend in order to make a product or to offer a service. That is cost, because cost means they are not including the profit margin, that is just cost. The providers are calculating to make the cost of making the product. Then the definition of pricing policies. Pricing policy means it is a plan or idea the provider is using. They are using an optimum price for a product, then they are using that optimum price to get more number of customers, otherwise to achieve highest profit. That is pricing policy. By using that most suitable pricing policy, they will be able to achieve maximum customers, otherwise maximum profit. Then we discussed some of the pricing policies. You can see here market skimming, market penetration, prestige pricing, variable pricing and competitive pricing. I will just recall these pricing policies as well. Market skimming is setting low price for a product and it is a short term pricing policy. Before they apply this pricing policy, the provider should know what is the favorable condition to apply this pricing policy. They should know the market price should be insensitive and the demand of the product must be really high. Then only the provider can establish, otherwise they can apply this pricing policy. The second one is market penetration. This is setting low price for a product, and also they should see what are the conditions, otherwise how effective using this market penetration. The favorable conditions are the markets should be really sensitive, and also they should see the low price they are using must help them to keep out their competitors. Then we have learned prestige pricing. Prestige pricing is setting higher price for a luxurious tourism product throughout its life cycle. Here I said market skimming and market penetration means it is a short term pricing policy, but prestige pricing is a long term pricing policy. Throughout the life cycle of the product, the providers will use the same pricing policy. They will never change it, because the product is unique and it has high quality. That is why they never change the price of the luxurious brands. Then variable pricing. Variable pricing means it is setting two different prices for one single product. Explained, that is based on the type of customer and time of purchase. Then competitive pricing. Competitive pricing means using the same price as competitors. Under this competitive pricing, the providers will be using the same price as competitors. There is price maker and price taker. Price maker means the company has high market share and they are the leaders in the market. They are the people determine the price, but price takers means they have minority market share, so they need to follow the price fixed by the price makers. That's all the previous day lesson. Then let me start the other pricing policy now, that is cost plus pricing. Okay, so cost plus pricing is calculating the actual cost of providing a product or service and then adding a percentage on top of that value to determine the selling price. Okay, cost plus pricing means under this pricing policy, the providers first they will calculate what is the total cost to provide this product, otherwise to offer a service. Later they will add a profit margin on top of that value to determine the selling price. That means cost plus the profit margin determines the selling price here. If a customer wants to buy a product means the product will be available based on the selling price, that is cost plus pricing. Then the next the next pricing policy is price bundling. Price bundling is offering two or more separate product services together as a package at a different price. Here the providers are offering two or more products together as a single package at a different rate. At a different rate means usually it might be a lower rate. Here you can see two different examples. The first example is purchasing holiday packages. We all know that holiday package is one of the tourism product. It is the mixture of accommodation, transportation and local transfer. Rather than buying individual components separately, if a customer is able to buy the package, then it will be a cheaper price, otherwise they will get the holiday package for a lower rate. So, when they contact different airline providers, hotels and local transfer means they have to buy the individual components and it will be more expensive than buying the packages. Then the second example means because bundle pricing is one of the common pricing policy used in accommodation sector. Here you can see an accommodation selling at full board. Full board mean it is one of the term and condition associated with the serviced accommodation. When a customer buys an accommodation based on the full board condition, they will receive accommodation, breakfast, lunch and dinner. That means when they pay for the accommodation, they are getting 3 complementary products with the original product. Here the original product is accommodation, but they are getting breakfast, lunch and dinner as a complementary product. That is price bundling. As like a bundle, the product will be offered to the customers. The main reason for establishing this price bundling is that the providers does not want to adjust the price of the main product. Here the providers does not want to adjust the price of the main product because they are in a fear that doing so could affect the product's perceived quality level. Already in customers' mind there is a perceived quality level for the product, but when the providers are reducing the price, it might change. They might think, okay, something has happened to the product, otherwise product is not good. This providers does not want to go through such situations. That is why they are not changing the pricing policy. Instead of that, with the main product they will offer extra, otherwise ancillary or complementary products, that is price bundling. Okay, once again, price bundling means offering 2 or more product or services for the customers at a lower rate. Okay, the next one is psychological pricing. Psychological pricing is the business practices of setting prices lower than a whole number. Here you can see that $9.99 and $12.99 as they are setting the price as odd numbers. Okay, here their expectation is when they set these odd prices, the customer will not round up the price, okay, and also it will be treat them as lower price than they really are. For example, here you can see that 9.99 means they can set 10, it does not make any big difference, but when they set these odd figures, the providers expecting that the customer will think it is a lower price and they will be motivated to buy the product. That is psychological pricing. Then next go to the discount pricing. Okay, discount pricing means it is a temporary price adjustment. It is a temporary price adjustment. This price adjustment means always it is price reduction. Okay, once again, discount pricing means always it involves price reduction, but the discount is allocated for the customers based on some criteria. Okay, that is those who buy early, otherwise those who pay in advance, otherwise those who do some promotion functions, otherwise we can say that those who purchase lot of products together, otherwise quantity product. These are the three criteria are there to provide the discounts. Okay, let me explain what is paying early. Some customers might buy the product very early and they will make the full payment. So, those customers will be eligible for a price reduction. Then promoting the product or volume purchase. We know that tour operators, they buy the product as bulk from the providers to create the, otherwise to make the holiday package. So, what happen means when they buy the product as a bulk quantity, otherwise large quantity, they will get a volume discount from the providers. Moreover, when the tour operators put together holiday package, they need to promote it, automatically the providers products are promoted there, so that they might be eligible for some discount. That is what the discount criteria. Once again, discount pricing means price reduction based on three criteria, that is paying early, promoting the product or volume purchases. Okay, here you can see the example of a discount pricing. This is a very famous resort in Maldives, Sadaran. In 2020, they are offering a discount up to 40%. That is, those who buy in advance, they will receive this discount. Okay, then the next pricing policy is loss leader. Loss leader is not a common pricing policy used in tourism industry, but here the product is sold deliberately lower than its original rate. Even though it is a loss for the provider, they will sell it below than its original rate. And moreover, this idea is that offering such a low price will entice a high level of customer traffic to visit a retailer's company or website. So, I told you that the product will be deliberately sold below than its original rate. That means, the providers don't mind about the loss even, but this low price will attract lot of customers to the website or to the company. Here they will be able to make up the loss by selling the other product which are not included in the loss leader pricing. When we go to a shop, there will be lot of products. Okay, some product will be followed by loss leader pricing, but others will be in the other pricing. Okay, when we buy the loss leader product, we might buy the other products too, so that the providers will be able to make up the loss by using the other products which are not included in the loss leader pricing. Okay, then the next pricing policy is special offer. Special offer is considered to be a type of promotional pricing. Okay, it is used something the providers are offering something extra or free that is offered in order to encourage the sale of a product or service. Here the providers are offering something extra with the main product to encourage the sale of a product or service. Here you can see a term here BOGOF, that is buy one get one free. Okay, I will explain how it is used in tourism industry, okay, later. Then here this special offer makes the customer perceive they are receiving value for money, because with the main product they are getting an extra product. So, they will feel that there is value for money. Value for money is a concept, that is product or service is well worth the money spent on it. When we buy a product, okay, otherwise when a customer buy a product, they have lot of expectations. That expectation should be fulfilled by using that product. Then they feel that the customer is worth enough. That is actually value for money. Here you can see an example, Ethiopian Airlines, buy one and get the second ticket absolutely free. That means with the main product, the second product is absolutely free. Okay, then I will go to the summary. Actually, we have finished all the main pricing policies, that is market skimming, market penetration, prestige pricing, variable pricing, go rate pricing, cost plus pricing, bundle pricing, discount pricing, loss leader pricing and special offers. In this discount pricing, loss leader and special offers are considered as the promotional pricing. Okay, in order to promote a product, the providers will be using these three pricing policies. Okay, market skimming is setting high price for a product, market penetration is setting low price for a product, prestige pricing means setting high price throughout the life cycle of a product, variable pricing means setting two different prices for one single product, go rate pricing is following the same prices competitors, then cost plus pricing is the provider will first find out the total cost of the product, then later they will add a profit margin. Then bundle pricing means the providers are offering two or more products as a single package. Discount pricing means always it is price reduction. Loss leader pricing is that is not a common pricing policy used in tourism industry, but still we need to learn it, that is selling the product deliberately than its original rate. Then special offers means offering extra products like buy one get one free, those offers will be there. Then I would like to include some follow up questions. Okay, these are some important questions belongs to this topic. The first question, suggest two suitable pricing policies for a tourism facility in the decline stage of the product life cycle. Okay, in product part you might have learned there are 6 different stages for PLC, starting from research and development to decline, but here you need to explain what are the common pricing policy, otherwise what is the most suitable pricing policy used in the decline stage of the product life cycle. You can see we can use variable pricing. Variable price means according to the situation of the market, okay, they can set based on the type of customer and even based on the season they can set the price. That means it is a very flexible pricing policy, so that it is very suitable in the declining stage of the product. Then you can see going rate. Going rate means it is a competitor based pricing policy. They will use the same price as the competitor. Then special offers, that is providing some short term incentives to encourage the sale of a product or service, because in the decline stage we all know that the product demand is really high, no sales, no profit and those conditions. Okay, it is a very desperate conditions for a provider. So in order to overcome that, they might offer special offers even. So for this question it says two suitable pricing policy. So these are the suitable pricing policy, but you can choose only 2 points with your proper explanation and examples. That is the appropriate marking scheme. Okay, then the second question, it is describe 3 pricing policies used by hotels to attract customers. Here you need to make sure that what are the pricing policy can attract the customers. Okay, that is the correct thought in your minds. Okay, then you have to decide what are there are 10 different pricing policies we have learned. Okay, from that what are the pricing policies are suitable to attract the customers. Okay, market penetration is suitable. We all know that low price will always attract the customers. That is the reason why we can suggest market penetration here. Then variable pricing, that is based on the season and based on the type of customer we can say that okay, variable pricing is suitable. Then the next is special offers. Special offers means it is offering extra products. So to encourage the sale, otherwise to attract the customers we can use it as a special offer. Then going rate also we can use, that is based on the competitor they will set the price. Then discount pricing, similar like market penetration, the low price, otherwise the discount rates will always attract the customers. Then psychological means odd prices always perceived like a low price, so the customer will be ready to buy the product. Then price bundling, in accommodation sector I explained before, even it is a common pricing policy used in accommodation sector. When they buy the accommodation they might get extra otherwise complementary products with the accommodation, like maybe 3 meals like breakfast, lunch and dinner. Okay, here also it is for 6 marks, so you need to choose only 3 points, but evaluate, otherwise explain it properly how it is suitable for the provider to attract large number of customers. If you are able to explain 3 points well with the current examples and all, then you will get full marks. Okay, once again I would like to remind you about your marking the tele class attendance. Either you can use this QR code, otherwise this link to mark your attendance. Please students, make sure that you watch this tele class and mark your attendance. Thank you all, and that's all for today. Have a nice day for you all.